Well, I figured I'd show you a little bit more on the tent. So we do have this wood stove. Bring you along inside since it's nice and bright in here now. This wood stove, this is our little setup. We have our wood stacked right up next to it so it stays dry. We cooked on the wood stove this morning with a nice cast iron skillet and that little non-stick pan we used for our eggs. We keep our tea kettle up here for our coffee. If you guys have seen my other camping videos, you've seen that before. And we have 3 cots in here right now. We'll have another friend stopping by this tonight. He's going to stay tonight and hunt in the morning. We have Brandon's cot, my cot along the back side there, and Austin's cot there. For lights, I started out using just these little light switch lights. They're nice and bright, they're LED, but they don't last that long. So Austin came up with the idea, and I think Brandon worked with him on building a battery box. And this has got a big 12-volt battery, a deep cycle battery that he bought. This little board off of Amazon for like $15. It shows voltage. We're able to charge our phones, our cameras, everything else that we need. It's got a 12-volt cigarette outlet and 2 USB outlets. And then he also wired up these nice LED lights. It gives plenty of light off in here for nighttime. Obviously there's no windows here, so we could use the light, especially when we just want to be in the warm. We still have the wood stove going. I think we're going to leave it going for a little while. It's been pretty good. So that's our setup. Like I said, this is an old army style tent. It's been patched. It's definitely not perfect, but it's our friend's and he borrowed it out to us so we could have it for the weekend. So we're very grateful. We'd like to try to find something like this off of Cabela's or Bass Pro. They have what they call outfitters tents. They're called wall tents. You can put a wood stove in. They have a wood stove jack. This is something that we just kind of put together to do this kind of stuff with. We do a lot of cold weather camping. We put a tarp over it just in case it rained. I think we had some rain over the weekend. Nothing yet though. It's nice. Been nice out. Took us about maybe, I don't know, an hour to put together, to put up. It wasn't too bad with 3 people.
Now that we know what
Otherwise we're having a good time. Almost have our fire pit put together. We found these rocks on the property. This nice big flat one would be nice for cooking on. And then we just have different amounts of wood that we're burning just for outside fire, for something to stand around. I don't know, maybe it's 38, 40 degrees, something like that it feels like.
35.
35 degrees. So we built this little table. I brought my chainsaw along. I'll show you where I cut that out from. We found this tree that was falling down over here. This tree is just down this hill here. And we thought it would be neat. We were just standing around the fire last night and talking about it, having another table at camp. And this is somewhere we'd like to return to and keep doing this. So I don't know, it only took 5 minutes to do, but I kind of milled the roots off that were sticking out straight. Just cut it flat. Just held my chainsaw straight and cut it like I cut it as straight as I could. And then we paracorded, tied it around a tree, so it's nice and nice and sturdy. Otherwise, I think we're gonna go for a little hike and maybe find some more rocks for the fire pit. And then, well, this is just a fire ring that we found in a scrap pile on the property, so we like the rocks a little better. Well, it's lunchtime here at camp and we had a big breakfast, so we're gonna eat a little light. We're gonna eat some deer sausage, summer sausage made by our buddy Andy. A good shout out to Andy for giving us a log of that for camp, and then also for the tent. He's the one that lent that out to us. So we're gonna eat this up. We're cutting it today with a really nice knife Austin bought. It's a Condor bush lore with a walnut handle. This is a beautiful knife. I'm gonna have to look these up myself. So we decided to go for a hike. I'm just looking for more field stone, put around the fire ring so we can get rid of that thing. We're coming across a little batch of pine trees. Makes us feel like we're in the UP since we can't get that far this weekend. Just an awesome chunk of the woods. See where a drain tile comes through. Yeah, there's something living in there. Like they're stripping the pine cone. Such a cool chunk of property. It's a cool tree.
Sitting tree.
Yeah.
You know how far the branch goes up, too.